worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours.
Thrifting with Rebecca here. I just wanted to talk about WhatNot. I did apply for WhatNot about 10 days ago, and I had been watching it and trying to see what it was, what people did on there, and I liked it a lot, and I kept hearing that it was like a 4 to 6 month wait. You would have to wait. You have to apply, and what you do is you go on there, you click that you want to apply, and then they want you to tell about yourself, and then you also upload like a video of your stuff or some pictures, either way, and then your information, what your name is, what you sell, what your social media name is, or your business name, and then it tells you, when they will, that they will get back to you after you're done with the application. And the application was pretty easy. It was pretty simple. And it only took, I want to say it took me like 5 minutes to do the application. And so, sorry, the sun is like killing it. Anyway, but I got a response back in, I want to say like 2 days, saying that I was accepted and that I would then have to do an interview on the computer, viral interview, which actually I ended up not really being an interview. I was so nervous waiting for that day to come to do that part, because once you get past that, then you go on to be able to sell. And I was nervous, but it turned out that there was like 50 other people in the interview, viral interview. So I instantly felt at ease, because I felt like, okay, well, it's not like one-on-one. The nervousness just was like gone. And really all it was a woman telling everybody how WhatNot works, the rules, how you get paid, shipping, and all that. And it was about 40 minutes, and then people were able to ask her questions. And you could, once, at the end of her explaining it all, you had to take a quiz. And at first I was worried that, I'm not going to remember everything for the quiz. But you literally, if you answered wrong, they just let you keep answering until you got the right answer. And anyway, after the quiz, you were able to just go off, hang up. But I stayed on because I wanted to hear all the questions people were asking, and which then gave me ideas of questions I wanted to know. So that was great. Then it was, I think I was on it for about an hour because of the question portion, really. And so then they said after that, it was yesterday that I did the interview, and it said that within 48 hours, we'll get a link that tells us, or we'll get something in email that says, you're good to go. You can start live auctions now. But I got the email like 10 minutes after I hung up. So I am good to go. I can do live sales now on WhatNot, and I am very excited because I am not a huge, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel, one subscriber at a time. And, as I understand it, it takes years to get to the status of like Crazy Lamp Lady, or, a lot of the big resellers on YouTube, or, Harry Tornado and them like that. So WhatNot gives you the opportunity to build a following, quickly. And if you go on there and watch these auctions, they're only like 30-second auctions, 1-minute auctions. I think you can go longer than that, but that'll take a lot of time to sell stuff. But yeah, so I'm trying to build a following, and this platform seems like it could help you with that, and a lot faster in a lot shorter time. It definitely seems geared toward the seller, but the buyers also get dirt cheap stuff. But I've watched WhatNot auctions where people paid up a good amount of money for stuff, depending on what it is. But I've watched all different kinds. I don't just watch in my own category. I watch WhatNot auctions in all different categories, even about stuff like Pokemon cards that I know nothing about. But I just want to see the variety and how they do it. And you see them selling, and they're so comfortable because you don't actually even have to be on camera if you don't want. Some people are. I haven't seen that many where they were on camera. You're literally just pointing at your object that you're selling, and you hit you had set up the whole auction, and they teach you how to do that. And then you run the auction for like 30 seconds and it sells. I've seen some where a few items didn't sell, but then they rerun them at the end after more people have came into the room, and then they always sell. And so, I think it is a game changer. I think it's a game changer for sellers and buyers. Auctions on eBay takes 5 to 7 days, so the buyer has to wait that whole time to even know if they won, and then they probably forgot they even bid on it, so they didn't go back to look to up their bid if they wanted to get the piece that badly, because a whole week has gone by. And then what if it doesn't sell in a week? Then now a whole week went by on these auctions. I like eBay, I do. It's just they're kind of slow, and you can do well on eBay. It's just this I feel like this changes things. And I have seen auctions on WhatNot that I saw a woman doing one where she was just walking around her garage pointing at stuff and seeing if people wanted her to auction it. And she actually did really well doing that. But and then I've seen ones that are more, professional or more, but mostly it's just regular everyday people, small businesses, or people that are just starting out, regular everyday people in their garage or their office or room, just putting up these auctions and selling them to people and giving deals or giving giveaways. They'll run a giveaway where they put an item, and then if you click that you want to enter the giveaway, they do this wheel that goes through everybody that entered, and they just get the item free, shipping paid and all. And that's a great incentive, to get people to want to buy stuff. And and a lot of them do lots where you do 3 or 4 items in one, and you bid for that whole lot. Or you do where buyer's choice, where you put 10 items on the table and everybody just runs a bid up, and if say the top bid was 25, then they get to choose which item. They don't have to settle for just the one that normally would be put up. They can choose from the 5 items what they wanted. So you would only bid if you actually wanted one of those items. So the choices for buyers are even better there too. So I just wanted to let you know that not everybody the application process doesn't take that long for everybody. I have heard that it has taken that long for some people, and that's why I applied, because I intended to just wait until one day I'd get an email, whenever that would be. But, the longer I waited to apply, that would make that time go longer. But I was really surprised when I got an email saying that, and they said in the email, they thought that from my pictures and my eBay or whatever I had put on there, that they thought I would do well on WhatNot. So, and I think also they had recently added the arts and crafts and vintage section, because before WhatNot geared toward games and Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Video games and stuff, movies. But now they added this other section, and now resellers that you see on YouTube that sell vintage glass and art glass vintage products, ceramics, pottery. They're flocking there, and they're trying to get people to come because of that category being entered that wasn't there before. So that is what made me want to go on it. I had seen Misty from I think it's Thrift. Her name is hard to say, but I had seen her and realized that, okay, so people that she sells things that I sell. So I was like, okay, so that's what made me go look. Was is Thrifter Hunter Vintage, or Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, something like that. That's her YouTube channel, and that is what made me go. I saw her that she was going to be doing WhatNot, and that made me go and look what it was, and then that led to this. So now I have been approved. I am set to do an auction. I have not put one up because I just over the weekend did a flea market booth in Sandwich, Illinois, and all my stuff is still packed up. So I have to unpack it so that I can pick and choose all the items. And that's one of the other things. You can do auctions for 10 minutes, or you can do an 8-hour auction. I heard that somebody did like a 2 or 3 day auction. You know, that's, you know, I would have no inventory after that. But, you know, it's totally up to the seller. You can go on there and say, hey, I'm going to quick auction 10 items. Let's do it in like 20 minutes. And that, you know, because they're only, it wouldn't even take that long probably. But so, and then you can do, you know, 2 or 3 hour auctions where you sell 40, 50 items, and it's up to you. Everything is geared toward you. You manage it. You sit there and you talk to the people that are bidding. You know, they all talk to each other. Sometimes people help you out. Like if you didn't know the name of what it was, some people will tell you what it was. And you know, the other way, they'll ask questions, you know, about the item, or they'll just ask you questions on how to do things, and that's great. It's a great learning thing. I've learned by asking questions in everybody's auctions, and people tell you they don't, you know, usually they are very helpful and they just tell you how to do it or whatever. So I'm now over this week going to be on. The thing is that I bought. My husband and I are buying a house, so I have been super busy with that. We just did the appraisal, the inspection yesterday, and it came out really well. And now we have to wait for the appraisal. And then after that, moving day should be in a month. And it's very exciting. We have been in an apartment for the last 12 years, and my kids are so excited that we're going to get a house. And so I'm dealing with all of that too. And I haven't had a lot of time to go buying stuff because either I'm doing flea market booths or I'm dealing with the house thing. And now I need to start throwing a lot of stuff away and packing up. So I'm just, taking it day by day. Right now I'm going to unpack stuff so that I can try and start doing auctions at least once a week till I figure it out till I figure out how to do it quicker. Because my stuff is not at my house, it's in a garage that I rent. And so I'm going to first start at once a week and get comfortable with it to where, because I see people going on there doing auctions like every other day or every day. And you can even do auctions 2 to 3 times a day. But, I don't have the time to do that. But I'll start off at once a week and see how it goes and start, really trying to build my brand. And I'm going to be, when I move into my house, the garage is going to be for me. We're going to turn it into a studio for YouTube and auctions and all my selling stuff. I'm so excited about it. I just can't wait. But I don't want to get my hopes up either, because who knows how the appraisal will go. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk about WhatNot and let you know I got accepted, and Thrifting with Rebecca. I will soon be holding auctions there. Maybe one day I can do live sales on YouTube. That would be great. That actually was my goal. But it takes so long to build enough. Even though you put up a lot, you got to get out there and build your following. But so it could take like a year before I could even do a live sale. And, that's fine. And when I ever able to do that, I will do that. Because I like how live sales work on YouTube. I watch them all the time, all different resellers. And so anyway, I'm going to go in here and I will check you guys out later. Thanks.
Hearts worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours.